it's a Friday, and as always, we talk about trends in the world of technology. A tech man, Spikey's here. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah. So I hear Samsung is trying to convince us to buy its latest, which will be on the market soon, for $1,999. I'm already doing the conversion.
Yes.
That's a lot of Ghana cedis.
It is a lot of Ghana cedis. And as you can probably see on the screen, that's the Galaxy Z Fold 2. So Samsung and a lot of hardware manufacturers are touting foldable phones as the future of smartphones. Now, well, see, I mean, I'm tired of using the same old device every day.
Oh, you
see
will
your phone,
be tired.
It's just a slab of, it's like a soap bar, and every time it's the same thing. But imagine if your phone was foldable, like I have here.
Oh,
everything that
can I try that?
So on the front, you have a normal smartphone on the screen, full, and then when you open it, you get the full experience. Now the beautiful thing about this is that, so imagine that you're doing something.
It's difficult to hold. I mean,
if
really.
you're holding it as a tablet, but you have a screen on the back here, where you can use. So that's the main screen over there, and you can use it as your regular phone. And now the beauty is that when you do something on the outside and you open it, it continues on the inside. Yeah, so you don't have to have a tablet and a phone. But
let me just find out, what's the expectation? Am I expected to handle it this way? Because I have quite large fingers.
That's how people are handling it. So you're handling it as you would handle a tablet.
Or like this.
Yes. So if you want to, so as you can see, like when you fold it, it realizes that you have folded the screen and then splits the interface into two. So you see the camera is open on that side, and then you have the gallery on the lower side.
Okay.
Yeah. So they want you to be able, you remember back in the days when we had a Nokia communicator and you had a keyboard down there, you had a screen on top. So this, you're trying to take us back to those days.
Take us back in a new way.
In a new way, exactly.
But I remember there was a day we were discussing the foldable phones, and there were concerns that it was snapping
in the middle.
Yes. So I want to believe this is an updated version, is it?
Yes, it is.
Until we don't have any snaps.
So you remember the first versions that they brought out? They had to recall all of them because they had issues. Because the hinge, there was a screen protector on the front that people were peeling, and it was affecting the screen. So they had to recall all of them. But this has been fixed. That was fixed on the first model, and this is the Z Fold 2, which is even more updated. So the Z Fold 1 had a smaller screen on the front, and now this has a bigger screen. So give a typical example, like if you open Gallery, for instance, where you're looking at our colleagues in the newsroom, and then you open the phone, so open the phone. Then it opens up to the full experience on the inside.
I guess
same thing as Google Maps. Every app, you close it and it continues on the back of the screen.
Oh, I see. Yeah, interesting. But $1,999. Why is it so expensive?
You're paying for the novelty. You're paying for the exclusivity of owning this, being one of the first people to own a Galaxy Z Fold 2.
Well, I don't want to be one of the first people. Because I mean, that's just some bragging rights that for me doesn't really add anything to me. But
for the bragging rights, yes. But the usability, I've used it, and I honestly don't miss my old phone's form factor because I realized that having a big screen that I can always go to makes it easy for me to be more productive, because when I open it, I can
quickly type. Spiky, so apart from the fact that it can give you a fuller working space here when you open it up, what's new with this?
So, you know, one thing, a lot of people buy a smartphone because of taking pictures. Now, I'll just give you a nice example. So this is when we open the camera, and this is the back camera. Now you can actually turn on
let's just turn it properly so that everybody can see.
So when you turn this on, now you and I can see what's happening behind the screen. So imagine that you're taking a picture of someone, and the person says, so you can now, the person can see themselves behind the screen and then pose well.
So it's, so
you have a viewfinder behind. So I'm taking the picture, I can see, but then the person can also see behind what they look like before I take a picture of them. And also you can actually even use the back camera as your front camera. You know the back camera is always better than the front camera. So with this now, So we're looking at, let's take a selfie, but nah, I think it would be better off if we used the back camera. So it has
so you can use the back camera
here.
for a selfie.
You touch that, and then it tells you to open the phone.
Okay.
So when you open the phone, now the back camera becomes the front camera. Then we can take a selfie with that. I'm
convinced. I think I should get one. Thank you very much, Kobe Spiky. They're trying to convince us to get the latest Samsung for $1,999. It's a foldable phone, and he's been sharing with us what makes it special.